Hey, happy Wednesday. It's Rob from nationalsmarthome.org. I'm here with Tom from Bravo AV, and we're going to discuss, what are we talking about today? What do we got?
We're going to talk about a behind-the-scenes little gizmo that radically changes the customer's music experience.
Okay.
So, we have to have a trim ring that we install to accept the speaker, right? This little piece of plastic. Everybody in the industry says, hey, tell me ahead of time, are you going to use a 6-inch or an 8-inch speaker? Origin says, we're going to totally change that paradigm. We're going to give you a ring that will accept a 6-inch and an 8-inch. Gives you total flexibility. So pretend this is in the ceiling. Hold on to that.
So it's an in-ceiling.
It's an in-ceiling. This is in the ceiling. The sheetrock's right here at this level, right? The wires are hanging out. They're stripped. We connect them. We put this in. We go twist. It's installed, right? That's it. Now this is one of their upgrade models. This is the Bang & Olufsen version, and it's got this beautiful edge that is really sexy, and as we were talking about before, unbelievably fits well in the kitchen where we've got a lot of stainless,
Right.
you know, and this is drawing attention in a very, very subtle way, right? Because it's got that Danish, European design, just attracting the customer.
It's like earrings on a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
that little,
or the rims on a car.
It's that,
shine
right.
the shoes up a little bit. It's like,
Exactly.
Right.
So in that trim ring, I can be installing a 6-inch speaker or I can be installing an 8-inch speaker. That flexibility is tremendous because I tell all my customers, I say, hey,
But show me this because I want to see it. I want people to see because how do they get a 6-inch speaker into a or
they make the 6-inch housing a little fatter so that, that's it. Because normally it'd be in the ceiling, so you grab it onto it. So this 8-inch, right, the driver is almost all the way to the edge. The 6-inch, the plastic housing comes in a little bit, and then you have the 6-inch driver. And people are going, well, gosh, why can't I have like a really small little speaker in my house? I'm like, it did us a little bit of a disservice with the little teeny speakers and the subwoofer, because the sub satellite was always hard to integrate and make sound good. So if I go from a 6 to an 8, I get a richer, deeper sound. When you hear the stand-up bass, when you hear the drum, it sounds warmer, more realistic. We want our music to sound realistic and accurate. 8-inch speakers give you that. But not every room needs an 8-inch speaker. Right? Your main rooms, like your kitchen, that's a focal point of activity. We use 8 inches. It's worth it. But you've got a secondary bedroom or something else where the music is not that important to you. We can easily deliver great sound with a 6-inch.
And I think that's a mistake a lot of dealers out there are making with not educating the homeowner on what rooms are important for audio and which rooms aren't so important. So a lot of dealers will go out there and spec 12 of the same speakers for the entire house. And then it's like, why would you, hold on, let's take the dining room that we're in twice a year, take that budget, put something in there, and then move it to where you said is the kitchen, where we're always, my summertime is in the kitchen, my living room is the winter.
Right, so you spend more money there.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, absolutely.
So in that dining room, 6-inch speaker, not as much fill, but in the kitchen, when you go with an 8-inch speaker, I get all bottom end to get more of a fill.
Yeah.
And as we discussed before, there's no substitute for cubic inches in an engine.
Yeah.
And there's no substitute for pushing air.
Right.
So
So driver size matters.
Right. 100.
Absolutely.
There's so many companies out there pushing
You
those
can't
3-inch or 4-inch speakers.
You can't cheat physics. But I think that the take home for this is, if you're, kitting out the basement, or you've got a big renovation, so we've got open space and we can put speakers in, but you're not really sure exactly the quality you want in every room. You go with the Origin, you install that pre-construction bracket. I can put in 6s, I can put in 8s. I can go from a $500 pair to $2,500 pair. and anywhere in between.
Origin history real quick, because maybe some of the people don't know. I know Origin through and through, but
Yeah.
just to explain to them.
Sure. I mean, so Jeremy, who is the founder of Speakercraft and did that for years and years and years, went and spun off and did his own company, Origin, and he's there with Mark Fisher, who was just here, the other day, talking about some of their outdoor solutions, because it is outdoor time, but we're indoor now. But yeah, Origin is a company with a very deep history of making speakers, over 20 years.
And the culture of that company, when you want to deal with a company, you don't want to pick up the phone and call somebody. It's like you call Origin. It's like everybody's happy there. Like I love companies that have like this great happy culture.
Well, they got
Like Bravo AV.
but no, right? But it's the can-do attitude.
Yes.
Hey, I'm trying to do A, B, C.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do that?
It's not the why. It's the why not. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Go to as Tom said, BravoAV.com. They have a great knowledge base. A lot of information. I'm sure there's a search button on there where we can just search Origin or we can just search speaker. If not, there's a link down here exactly to what we're talking about on Tom's website. Anything else, brother? Where are we?
I think we're right here in Burnsville, right next to your favorite store.
Yes.
Gary's Wine and Cheese Store. 12,000 square feet of tremendous wines, liquors, cheeses, and fantastic sandwiches. I'm always over there for lunch.
Hit that store first. Come on over to Tom's. We'll do some demos. We'll have some fun.
Thank you.
Tom from Bravo AV. I'm Rob from nationalsmarthome.org, and thank you for watching. Ciao.